welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
San Francisco, California. The Bay Area is the location for the Clippers. For Golden State, the journey of a new season starts now. The challenges of the past have become fuel to create a path to success. Clippers, Warriors, up next. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Hey, Dave.
Well, for the Golden State Warriors, making 5 straight finals appearances took a toll, mentally and physically. The Warriors played the equivalent of an extra full season in those 5 straight finals runs. Injuries derailed their title hopes in 2019, and they're still recovering. But Kevin, they are certain that their championship window remains open.
NBA, they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Jrue Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Leonard down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3 slot. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot.
And in recent years, some call the Warriors the greatest fast-breaking team since the Showtime Lakers. Doris, do you concur?
Greg, the Showtime Lakers are my all-time favorite team. But I will say, because of the shooting, the ball handling, the passing, the capability on every possession for something spectacular, I would say that this team was as close as you can get to the Showtime Lakers.
Now here's Leonard, following the miss by Draymond Green. Over Thompson, Leonard no luck. Green deciding where to go with it. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First personal foul, team's first.
Now here's Cauley-Stein. Curry with it. Shot clock at 5. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Curry's favorite shot and the one most fans pay money to see. Go ahead from deep, Steph.
Here's Williams. The shot will not fall. The Warriors go the other way with it. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Thompson against Williams. Offensive rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
Curry kicks to Thompson. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
George finds Williams. Back to George. Over in the corner, Williams. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Los Angeles. Robinson dishes to Curry. Back to Robinson. from the baseline. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way.
The shot's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Drills it from outside.
Wow, we're accustomed to seeing Draymond Green make the pass, but how about that catch-and-shoot delivery? Nice.
Outside Williams. It's Harrell, top of the key. Robinson against George. The putback, Harrell on the follow.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside Green. The pass to Thompson. From deep three-point range, and another three for Golden State.
I don't think there's any such thing as too deep a shot for Klay Thompson. His range extends way beyond that stripe.
Leonard inside. He's against Green. Leonard, no luck. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Knocked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
And now a chance to check out Klay Thompson. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 21 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Harrell. Kicks it to George. Back to Harrell. Early on, players vying for larger roles and more minutes, and Doris, always interesting to see how all of that materializes.
Yeah, Kev, I think unless you have a veteran team who's maybe been in the playoffs and established themselves, there's nothing set in stone yet. Obviously, guys are looking to prove themselves from the very moment that ball is tipped up in the air. And who gets a rhythm early? Who starts off strong? Let's see.
I'm looking forward to it as well. And you see Klay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the finals.
And Klay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. Well, last summer, Greg, was supposed to be a large courtship for Klay Thompson. The injury, though, kind of changed things in his free agency.
It didn't take long for him to re-sign with the Warriors. I think as soon as the team offered him a max deal, he signed. Looks like the Splash Brothers will be together for quite some time.
And he can't hit the second.
It is so easy to like the easygoing Klay Thompson. This guy is so dependable at both ends, and he excels shooting the basketball.
Curry against Leonard. And here is Green. And a deep three from Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Williams outside. Cauley-Stein grabs the board, and it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here is George. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Now here's Curry. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Robinson misses. Curry against Williams. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Robinson. Curry attacking, and Curry throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial six-man of the year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
Michael Green, who's checked in for Lou Williams. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Outside Leonard. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Green. Green with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Pass to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 6 points for Klay Thompson.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Right side Leonard. To end the drought. And the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Robinson. Banked in off the glass. Robinson's got his second bucket tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Leonard, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
What a smooth-looking release from Kawhi Leonard, doing work in the mid-range. That is his comfort zone.
And a deep three from Curry. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 11.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Leonard inside, guarded by Green. And it's Leonard missing.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Right side Curry. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
Leonard against Green. Leonard kicks to George. Second chance shot. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. He lobs it up, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
He had a nice open look right there. That's 7 points for Leonard.
I don't think there's anything Leonard can't do on the basketball court. He can score inside, the mid-range, long range. He'll hurt you from absolutely anywhere.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the Clippers call time here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me, Greg, was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Omari Spellman comes in for Green. Alec Burks checked in for Robinson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Patrick Beverley. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have two elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
He misses the free throw. A lot of players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all-NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys, Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
Here's Spellman. Burks looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Russell from long range. Looney passes to Spellman. Curry against Len. Back to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Good on the three-point shot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Then the pass to George. Yes! And a nice assist from Len. George has got 5.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Pass to Spellman. Burks on the wing. And there's the pass to Russell. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Clippers.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Lin, and he lays it straight in.
Well, Jeremy Lin finds a way to get to the inside of that paint, and difficult for the defense to do anything in there.
Pass to Spellman. .130 left in the first. Now Burks. No points in the game yet for him. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Green. Here's Shamet. George finds Lin. Back to George. Passes to Shamet. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Green. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 19. Here's Curry. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, a performance worthy of an all-time great, and I think at this point we're comfortable putting that label on Stephen Curry.
Pass to Green. Outside, Lynn. That one off the back iron and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now, here's Burks. Tries from 10. It's hauled in by Zubats. The pass to Shamet. Here's Zubats. Burks covering. Here's George. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine. So.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Shamet and George at the 2 and the 3. Ivica Zubats is out there with Jermichael Green, and it's Lynn in at the 1. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. Here's Russell after Jeremy Lin's bucket, and he gets the bucket. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas. Well, D'Angelo Russell, one of the best mid-range scorers you'll see. He's got the floater game, the pull-up game, and with his arsenal, he can get a shot at any time.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And you know, Doris, another thing about D'Angelo Russell, he's not afraid of the big moment.
Kevin, he has proven that he is willing to take and make big shots. He doesn't necessarily beat you with tremendous athleticism, but it's his basketball skill that sets him apart.
First one falls for him. I'll grade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams, 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections, and 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective, only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
Williams against Russell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient. Because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical, thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
That's a good way to look at it. Here's Curry after Jeremy Lin's bucket. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Russell, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
On the wing, Williams, guarded by Curry. Fades back. Zubac's no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. They double-team Curry. Three-pointer. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. Second in free throw percentage, fourth in three-point field goal percentage. And as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league, I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. A nice shot by Lin.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
They double-team Curry. Pass to Spellman. And the rejection by Zubac. Passes it to Williams. They shoot again. And he sinks the layup. Williams has got 5 now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Spellman. Dishes it to Burks. The pass to Russell. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
Well, D'Angelo Russell aggressive on the offensive end, and it doesn't matter if he's 2 or 3, he can score it.
Here's Lin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. No good on that one.
Well, Kevin, how about the Harvard grad, Jeremy Lin? How far has this guy come from nearly out of the NBA at one point to viable NBA starter? Incredible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Amari Spellman. Robinson's checked in for Alec Burks. And it's Thompson in for Steph Curry. He hits the second from the line. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Here's Leonard. And too long on the shot. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Russell. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
Well, he's getting better at absorbing contact. Finishes like this prove Russell is a tough, dynamic competitor.
Here's Leonard. The Warriors pull it in. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Robinson. He kicks it to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Russell. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now, here is Robinson. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Russell finds Thompson. Russell against Beverly. Stolen by Beverly. With the teardrop. Offensive rebound. He gets it in there. Beverly's got his first points of the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Williams against Thompson. Down low. And it's Cauley-Stein. That time on the assist by Thompson. 6 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Come on now, this guy is more than just a great shooter. Klay Thompson, really good feel for the offense.
Here's Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Thompson outside. Count it. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Can we give Klay Thompson some credit here? There's a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and he's got every one at his disposal.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Kicks it to Beverly. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there. And after nailing a 3-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the Raptors went all in trading for Kawhi Leonard last season, Doris. Great talent surrounding him in Toronto, but this past summer, he decided to move on.
But, Kevin, a championship makes the gamble worthwhile if you were Toronto. For Kawhi, any team he plays on is going to have a chance to win. And now this young man, a champion, starts a new chapter.
And he makes the first. It was such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Here's Russell. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Williams kicks to Leonard. Back to Williams. Over Robinson. Williams' shot is off.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
It's deflected. Leonard with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Beverly. Tries again. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Here's Russell with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Leonard kicks to Beverly. This one for 3. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Green dishes to Cauley-Stein. Here's Russell. And the rejection by Harrell. Left side Williams, stolen by Thompson. Russell against Beverly. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Leonard on the wing. Leonard draws the double. Nobody near Williams. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
To the inside, Robinson, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Draymond Green is a top passer at his position, and he loves to get his teammates involved.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting for Golden State. Glenn Robinson, third.
One shot.
With one.
Clippers trail by 13. Left side, Leonard. Pass to Harrell. And 5 on the clock. Good D by Thompson.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
So looking it over. But they recover it. Green passes to Russell. Basket counts. Russell's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Leonard, and the shot goes down.
Well, this guy is such a physical presence. Kawhi, phenomenal at finishing on the post, possesses great touch and great length.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 16. Passes it to Green. That one, no good. Excellent D there from George. And Leonard has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Robinson left side. Cauley-Stein finds Russell. Outside Robinson. Now Thompson. He's covered by Leonard. Leonard against Russell. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Russell's got 19 points. Beverly with the ball. Again, Los Angeles.
And he's turned himself into a tremendous 3-and-D role player. Beverly's jump shot has become a strong suit on offense.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 20 points and 1 assist. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, you watch Steph Curry. So creative, so skilled, but also he plays with that toughness for his size. He doesn't back down from any challenges. We saw that in the first half tonight.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooter. You got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough right now, especially outside.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Clippers trail by 14.
Boy, how about the Warriors enjoying this beautiful new arena, the Chase Center. What an incredible amount of work went into getting this built, and that was before they even broke ground, guys.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. And the Chase Center will enable the Warriors, they think, to spend big on talent. But you know what, Doris? There is still a lot of nostalgia for their old home in Oakland.
No doubt, Kevin. The fans were so incredibly loyal. Oracle Arena was known for its rowdiness. The hope, obviously, that spirit will travel across the bay.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you. Here's Leonard. After the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And that's now 7 points for Paul George. Curry against Beverly. Count that bucket. And the Warriors lead by 14.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's George. He has 7. Takes it out to Leonard. Over in the corner, Williams. Off target with his 3. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Robinson. The teardrop falls in. Robinson's got 9.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
George looking around. Unable to get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Robinson finds Curry. Leonard against Green. Thompson outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. 19-point game. Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Floats one. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson, left side. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. He's got 18.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
They double-team Curry. Robinson against George. Outside Robinson, 5 to shoot. The shot by Curry, no good. Clippers trail by 18. Here's Beverly, and he banks in the layup.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Boy, when you look at the numbers and the impact for Paul George, there is no question he's been in the MVP conversation. The outside shooting, the ability to attack the rim, and the force he is on the defensive end, just so impressive.
Changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Cauley Stein. Omari Spellman comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Burks in for Glenn Robinson III. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. JaMychal Green comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Looney. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Thompson with the bucket. And here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he can dominate both ends of the floor. Nice job to finish it there.
Here's Thompson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Clippers trail by 19. Outside, George. With some arc. Here's Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Up top, Curry, defended by Lin. Now the pass to Spellman. He can't get that one. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Leonard, no luck.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Burks, the pass to Spellman. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 17. Looking to get it going. Shore. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. And that's now 9 points for Paul George. Lin against Curry. To the middle. Here's Looney. Makes it off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 17.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
George dishes to Leonard. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Chalk up 2 there.
Silky smooth jumper from Paul George, and he just lets it fly whenever he gets free from that spot.
They double team Curry. Pass to Burks. Count that one.
I'd say he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
Lynn kicks to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Green, the pass to Zubac. A baseline J. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way. Now Burks. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Thompson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Shoots off the step back. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got 5.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Passes it to Spellman. Outside Curry. He kicks to Burks. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson, and it's Golden State with another.
Can we remember that Klay Thompson once put 37 in a single 12-minute stretch of NBA basketball? We know he can fill it up.
Now, here is George. He's got 11. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. Pass to Spellman. Curry trying to break free, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
And the Clippers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
He's checked in for Alec Burks. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Shamet's checked in. Lynn against Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
You have to admire Jeremy Lin. Hard work, forcing the defense to get physical with him. Nice move.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Lynn. And so here is Golden State. They have a 19-point lead. Outside, Russell. And Thompson kicks to Curry. On the pass to Looney. Inside. Reverses. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got 24 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Lynn against Russell. Zubac trying to break loose. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, Jeremy Lin, great at keeping his balance. He doesn't allow the defense to throw him off his game.
Lays it up and banks it in. Looney's got his second basket of the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Klay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. 22 points for Leonard.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Russell finds Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers trail by 19. Outside, Lynn. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Curry and misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Good on the shot.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Russell against Lynn. Zubac the pass to Lynn. Green breaking loose. A nice shot by Lynn. Lynn's got 17 now.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Thompson is double. Here's Looney. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, you have to be a fan of the way Kevon Looney plays, the former UCLA Bruin. He puts in the work on the defensive end, Doris, and it shows.
No doubt. He has evolved to be the kind of player who is often asked to guard the wings, sometimes even point guards. Just think back to last year's playoffs. He had to guard the likes of James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry. This guy is so gifted as a defender, and he's only getting started.
First free throw is good. Green is checked in for the Warriors. Robinson comes in for Klay Thompson. The Clippers also making some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Williams comes in for Leonard. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jeremy Lin. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Outside Williams. The baseline J. Here's Harrell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Los Angeles, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harrell. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Warriors leading by 20.
I always like to hold for the last shot.
right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Here's Williams. With 1 on the clock, count it. Williams has got 12 points in the game. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Warriors leading by 21, and on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Landry Shamet is out there with JaMychal Green, and it's Harrell in at the 5. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
First person, teams first. At the line. With one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
Curry gets the bucket.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And D'Angelo Russell was expected to be targeted this past summer. He ends up as a sign and trade to the Warriors. Is going to leave Brooklyn after the Durant signing no matter what. Should be an interesting fit.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. And Russell at 6'5", able to play at the point guard or the shooting guard. Greg, when you look at his game, what's his best position?
Probably the one. I mean, we're seeing a trend towards bigger point guards at the same time that 4s and 5s are trending smaller. Everybody wants that switch ability on defense.
Evans finds Green, back to Evans for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Beverly against Green. Now here's Beverly. Here's Kabengele. Good work there as it goes. Kabengele's got his first bucket of the night. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Poole, defended by Harkless. Over in the corner, Beverly. From outside, off the mark.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Poole, defended by Beverly. Evans feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 3. Green kicks to Evans. No good on the 3. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Shamet. That one goes in.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Poole, the pass to Green. With the floater. Basket good.
That's tough to lock down Draymond Green. There's strength, there's concentration, and an ability to score against good defense.
And Beverly kicks to Harkless. Pass to Magruder. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the rejection by Evans. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Burks is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Just 4 to shoot. Ball stolen. Here's Burks. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Harkless. And it's Magruder in the corner. Back to Harkless. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Now, here's Shamet, covered by Evans. From deep. Warriors with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now, here is Robinson. Harkless finds Shamet. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now, but when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
Here's Poole after the Clippers pick up 2. Evans outside. There's the pass to Poole. Smailagic. And the Warriors miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. Kabengele. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansion cities?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there, you're correct. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Of our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Well, you and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have 2 goals. Instead of 1 championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
And so here is Golden State after the basket by Los Angeles. The shot comes out.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Curry passes to Thompson. Green with the ball. Pass to Curry. Trying to get something going. Cauley-Stein finds Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Robinson. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Leonard against Green. Passes it to Harrell. Back to Leonard. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Green. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher. Leonard draws the double.
Or as we know historically, the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a four straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about four-peat.
Here's Thompson. Paul George making his last shot. Leonard with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Harrell, that's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Curry. With the basket here, he'd break 30 points.
And he's in that zone, guys, and they're going to have to figure out a way to get the ball out of his hands.
Pass to Green. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third team foul.
Here's Curry. And the pass to Thompson. Cauley-Stein with it. 4 on the clock. Stolen by George.
This is a clinic. They have absolutely owned this game. Still keeping the pressure up with their D.
In basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
Good on both.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Now here's Curry. They double-team Curry. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Outside Robinson. Golden State moving it around. Right side Green. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson for 3. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Beverly the pass to Williams. Green against Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room. He doesn't hit that one.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And Thompson kicks to Cauley-Stein. Robinson left side. Buries it down low. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Klay Thompson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
The first one falls, so both teams changing it up here. Robinson hits them both. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side Robinson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Smailagić. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For your Warriors, Smailagić. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Robinson. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. From the point guard, force them in a different situation, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, put pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.